Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nidus Anarchy series. My name is Adam, CIO and co-founder of Nidus, and today I am at EIC, the European Identity Cloud Conference here 2024 in Berlin. You couldn't tell. There's the tower. There it is. Probably one of my favorite cities in the world, so I'm pretty stoked to be here. Just got here right from Ideniverse, so it's been a crazy whirlwind. I am super jet lagged, but this place is amazing. It's way smaller than Ideniverse, but there's so many talks that are interesting, that are way more exciting than what was going on at Ideniverse, that this is already more awesome. I mean, check this out. Look at this cool lounge. And food trucks, and there's gonna have concerts and stuff. And I guess there was a party last night that I missed. But there's some type of a boat cruise tonight, so that should be pretty rad. So let's go inside, we'll walk around, show some booths, but there's a talk that I'm missing right now on digital identity and AI security. Everything here is about digital identity and everything is about AI. They're years ahead of us here. So I'm actually here to learn, so let's check it out. So the Expo Center really isn't like a dedicated area. The booths are just kind of everywhere all over this conference hall. And then the talks are kind of along the perimeter. So it's actually pretty cool. You're way more interactive, way more friendly, not as super salesy as Ideniverse. Socks are still the #1 swag here, so that's interesting. Apparently people really think people need really cool socks. Oh what's up?
Hey man,
How you doing, man? Good, how are you? Hello.
Man, good to see you.
LastPass knows what's up. Free candy? Now you're speaking my language. This is crazy. I've still yet to see a talk because I keep running into people talking and saying hi. Found these guys making their own beer, Identa beer. No joke. It's pretty awesome. Got an autographed bottle. I'll have to show that off later. One thing that's cool, the Cup of Your Coal app for the conference, a lot better than the Ideniverse one. I can actually see what's going on. I can read everything, great details. So right now, AI agents and identity wallets, preserving privacy and data sharing. We're going to that A3 and 4. Let's go find, I'm in B, so I'm guessing I gotta go downstairs. It's only another 10 minutes, but I'll take it. Well, here we go. Sort of checking it, A3 and 4. Let's go check it out, see what's going on.
Wallets, whatever you want to call it, will come into play to enable people to take the context from one environment.
Okay, so it's lunchtime, and now it's popping. Everyone's outside and on the talks, doing what they do. Got a bunch of food trucks going on, free champagne. And it looks like, I'm not sure, rice and chili or something? Interesting, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go out for lunch because I want to get some bomb-ass German food while I'm here. I don't want no rice and chili.
So that appraisal process is a power for a person's agency. If you can judge, well, then you have agency. You can make decisions, and maybe for your benefit is good or bad or acceptable or not acceptable. You are in the driving seat. You have a choice.
Now I had to bolt early because there's another talk I want to go to, which is a panel on real-world examples of how smart wallets will transform how we navigate the digital world. There's everything in here. Decentralized ID, AI, self-sovereign. This is the future of identity management, is here at EIC. That's why I'm here.
I wanted to start, since we have a little bit of a preamble before we start the discussion, ensure that our privacy is protected, that we only share the data we need, and that the data can flow freely when we want it to flow. And this is where the internet is fundamentally flawed at the moment, because as we all know, we're missing this trust layer. So this is the first thing that we're fundamentally looking to solve, and that my panelists here with me are going to share with you how they're trying to solve these problems.
The access that we source for, and then the decision fusion engine. So the compliance verification, what you will ensure that all identity verification processes adhere to the relevant regulations. And the decision fusion engine, it will actually integrate the data from previous components to make it real time.
For the intro, should I look into the camera or does it not make any sense? Yeah, have it done.
Yeah, we can't take it more than that.
Yeah, but also as you said, the future-looking stuff. Really saying what happens in 5 years. What can we prepare today with the identity fabric to say, okay, what can we prepare for the future?
Yeah, and that's heavily influenced by AI.
The fact that you bring in, like, saying you have the future conversation of where IAM is going in the future, that's what our company focuses on the most, is the future tech, more than anything else. So like DID, decentralized ID, self-sovereign ID, AI integration, to me that's where everything is moving forward to. And seeing the panels and all the talks that are going on here, that's what drew me out here, 100%. It was everything that we are 100% about back in the States that no one is talking about, that they don't even know is even really like, oh, is this even coming? Yeah, I honestly think Europe is at least 3 years ahead of the States right now when it comes to identity.
The second step is more specifically defining the authorization requirements. Going from, if you're building an app and your app is a ride-hailing app, say Uber, you know that you want people to be...
So, quantum computing and the bad and the good. Symmetric algorithms like AES and hash algorithms like SHA-2, they're largely unaffected, so we don't have to redesign those, we can continue using those.
This is the food truck. Churros and waffles, the toppings. These are people. No, thank you. Wow. So there is no way to cover everything that's happening at this convention, and I'm missing so much because there's too much going on and it's all amazing. I just want to show you what's going on just today, Wednesday, right? So here's their app, and on the app you can see this is the lineup of all the talks today. This is awesome. I mean, I can't wait to watch the rest of these after they're released because there's just no way to catch them all. There's just so many going on in parallel with all these different tracks. It's pretty amazing. I'm surprised there aren't more people here because they're definitely missing out. Crazy hotel. Backyard. Amazing, like fine dining in the place too. And a spa. Looking forward to that. Sauna time.
And sort of pick the most important thoughts and maybe write about it, videos about it, etc. But anyway, there are a couple of trending themes I see.
Usually I don't need to explain a lot about the company I work for in the space where I used to do these presentations because I'm coming from the Web3 space, blockchain, etc. And everybody knows who Polygon is there. Few people know who Polygon is in this more corporate environment, I would say. So,
add users to a group or something like that. You could also tweak permissions on policies by creating new policy versions, attaching policies to users, groups and roles, or put policies to users, groups and roles. But you could also do that by updating an assumed role policy or an IAM pass role, such as pass existing roles.
So I'm explaining what the digital euro is, and then I'm going to draw some connections between that and digital identity, and then at the end we'll just touch on how these two things come together, particularly in Europe, the EIDAS initiative and the digital euro. So what is the digital euro? Well, if we step back a minute, most of you today, when you're using electronic money, that money is what we call commercial bank money. The money is issued to you by a commercial bank.
Doesn't the digital euro in this role enhance risk with banks or governments having more reach and control over what could be bought.
Yeah,
or
I think
scammers being able to have control over large amounts of digital cash.
Yeah, so the central banks will put limits on the cash. Those limits. So there's an interesting question here, because if you're putting a limit on the cash, then that means you kind of have some way of identifying that there's a discrete account here. So I think that's a debating point. How can you on the one hand have a limit, and on the other hand not know that people have got money?
It's the last day of EIC. All the food trucks are gone. It's kind of a bummer, but the conference is still going on. They've got talks all the way up until like about 3 o'clock or so. I'm actually gonna bug out of here because I'm gonna go check out Berlin, because there's so much cool stuff to do. Really just don't want to be stuck in here all day. I want to go explore and have some fun. So today is Fun Day Friday. So I did all my little walk around, said hi, and set up a couple podcast interviews. It's gonna be pretty awesome coming up. But in the meantime, I will see you guys later. EIC 2024 has been amazing. I'm gonna hand out the rest of these awesome pins and invite people to the podcast. Other than that, I will see you guys around stateside. Later. There it is. So I'm in Kreuzberg. It's an area in Berlin that's actually really rad and full of tons of awesome food and cool people, and an amazing record store. Yes. So this is Saturn. It's like a Best Buy. Check this shit out. You can like come in and play on all their systems and the most high-end shit available. All kinds of gaming rigs. Dude, I wonder why every kid's playing hooky right now. Professional gaming studios. This is insane. Whoa. Look at this. Is crazy. This is inside Saturn, which is like Best Buy. I must go inside. So this is red. You walk in that crazy door, come down this alley, and there's the entrance into the building. Love this place. What? finished checking at Terminal 1 over there. And then they said, oh, Terminal 1's closed. So we have to walk all the way down there. And then all the way back to Terminal 1 inside after we go through security. And my flight was just delayed. This is nuts. Alright, so let's talk about my journey today so far. So I got dropped off here and then went and checked in here. Went to security and they said, no, you gotta go to Terminal 2. So then I had to walk downstairs and get in here and go through a crazy security line and then come all the way back here and then cross this bridge to here. And once I got back to here, I had to go through customs. And now I'm walking all the way down here and I'm right here right now. So I gotta go all the way down here and then there, and that is my gate. So I made it. And there's an extra security I have to go through, but it's not open yet. They don't know when it's gonna open. So I'm going all the way back, all the way down there, because it's the only place that has food that's open.